Prehistoric Hongshan materials: Hetian Jade, Red Jade, Black Jade, and Manas Jade. Hetian Jade, also known as Hetian Jade, was historically called Kunlun Jade. It originated from the ancient western regions, including the kingdoms of Shach and Khotan, and is a variety of nephrite jade. The phrase jade comes from Kunlun in the ancient classic thousand-character classic refers specifically to Hetian Jade, while Kunlun refers to the Kunlun Mountains. Traditionally, Hetian Jade has been classified into four principal colors: first red, second yellow, third black, and fourth mutton-fat white. In recent decades, many additional varieties and colors have been recognized, including green, brown sugar jade, bluish green, emerald green, lotus pink, smoky lavender, and Kayamo blue, among others. This Hetian white jade dog carving is vividly sculpted and displays the characteristic Hongshan craftsmanship of carving within carving and straight-line drilled hole craftsmanship, making it an unmistakable authentic Hongshan artifact. This Hetian white jade bird carving, depicted turning its head while folding its wings in a diving posture, is lifelike and equally exhibits carving within carving and straight-line drilled hole craftsmanship, leaving no doubt of its authenticity as a Hongshan artifact. Next is this Hetian celadon white jade cicada-dragon composite carving. Delicate and exquisitely crafted, it possesses carving within carving, straight-line carving, and straight-line drilled hole craftsmanship. This form is a standard Hongshan type, and I have encountered many similar examples within my own Hongshan collection. This is an interesting Hetian celadon jade plain by disc. The reverse side bears evidence of an unfinished manufacturing process. It may originally have been intended to be reworked into a jade ringju, but the artisan appears to have stopped before completing the task. As a result, it is a rare prehistoric NG unfinished example. In addition to the carving within carving visible in the groove of the jade disc, the drilled hole itself also displays the distinctive straight-line drilled hole craftsmanship. This Hetian ink-painted jade pendant, carved with auspicious cloud motifs, a human face, and an animal body, features grooves displaying both carving within carving and straight-line carving. According to this interpretation, the motif represents evidence of prehistoric sun deities modifying human genetics. Next, I would like to introduce this strand of Hetian seed material mutton-fat white jade dragon embryos. Among Hetian white jade, mutton-fat seed material is especially rare. Several years ago, when I visited Beijing, I showed this strand of Hetian seed jade dragon embryos to a former member. She examined it carefully for a long time but finally admitted that she could not determine whether it was authentic. Why? Because she was unfamiliar with identifying ancient jade through tool marks. Instead, she relied only on external characteristics such as the surface skin, patina, and weathering, making it impossible for her to reach a conclusion. Moreover, each dragon embryo measures only about 2 centimeters. However, when photographed using high-resolution, high-pixel imaging, the microscopic grooves clearly reveal the impossible-to-replicate tile hook marks, carving within carving, and straight-line carving. Therefore, this is an exceptionally rare and authentic Hongshan artifact. The combination of Liangzhu culture beast mask motifs with Hongshan culture dragon embryos provides evidence, in this interpretation, for a reassessment of history, namely, that Liangzhu culture originated from Hongshan culture. Red jade is most commonly found in jade objects decorated with Liangzhu motifs. This particular red jade dragon embryo is especially ingenious, using the Liangzhu divine beast mask emblem to form the eyes while covering the entire jade surface with circular motifs. When each of these small Liangzhu circular motifs is magnified, every fine line is seen to be composed of countless feather tool marks. Where the patterns intersect, they sometimes create distinctive overlapping tool marks. According to this interpretation, these details cannot be reproduced using any modern tools or technology. Many carvings made from this type of black jade have been discovered at Sangxingdui. Numerous examples are decorated with the banquet, land, and water battle scene motif. Recently, I watched a television program in Hong Kong introducing a bronze vessel. Chinese experts identified it as dating to the Warring States period. However, the famous gold foil decorated with the banquet, land, and water battle scene motif was excavated from the Jinsha Sangxingdui archaeological sites. Comparable motifs are absent from both the Spring and Autumn and Warring States periods. If this design had truly been common during the Warring States period, many bronze and jade objects bearing the same motif should exist. Why, then, is there only a single known bronze example in museums across China? Why do we find black jade carvings from Sangxingdui covered with the banquet, land, and water battle scene motif, while jade artifacts from the later Spring and Autumn and Warring States periods lack it entirely? For these reasons, I believe our research is significantly ahead of what is presented in existing publications. Manas jade, also known as Tianshan jade, is a type of jade characterized by naturally occurring black speckles. This Manas jade vase carving displays the characteristic Hongshan carving within carving inside the grooves around the neck of the vessel, leaving little doubt that it is an authentic Hongshan artifact. Furthermore, the vessel has two handles at the mouth, a form remarkably similar to porcelain produced during the Song dynasty. According to this interpretation, this demonstrates that Hongshan culture was the ancestral source of many later Chinese civilizations and artistic traditions.